Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 6.
Today marked the second day in a row of marches in Fargo. Black Lives Matter hosted the March for Justice beginning at Johnson Park near NDSU. This follows a march through the streets of downtown Friday hosted by One Fargo. Valley News Team's Alexandra Kay takes you along with the marchers and shares their message.
At the end of the day, it just means sacrifice. You know, so many people sacrifice their lives for this. And so sacrificing a week or 7 days or some tiredness, some physical tiredness, emotional tiredness at the end of the day, I think people see that it's worth it.
Hundreds of people grabbed their signs and headed to Jeff Johnson Soccer Complex in Fargo for the Black Lives Matter March for Justice. Many of those in the crowd, like Hope Shepard, marching for the third time.
We keep making small strides, but as you can see, it's still a huge disparity. It's still a huge issue. People are dying, and the time is now for change, and this is obviously the way to make it happen because silence hasn't done much.
The message, justice.
George Floyd.
The destination, the Cass County Courthouse, where the group hit the floor for nearly 9 minutes of silence for George Floyd.
George Floyd could have been my father. He could have been your neighbor.
Organizers shared a message of keeping those in power accountable.
Because we pay for their paychecks. We pay our taxes and we push them forward.
The Fargo police escorted the marchers for the entire 3 hours they walked, blocking off streets to help make their path. Fists in the air, they marched back to where they began. In Fargo, Alexandra Kay, Valley News Live.
The march did remain peaceful. The event page for the march says more than 200 people attended. Minnesota lawmakers have not agreed on a deal for police reform. The no-deal news comes after the State House and Senate held a special session to discuss policy changes after George Floyd was killed while in police custody in Minneapolis. Senate Republicans reportedly would not budge on proposals made by House Democrats. Those proposals included the state attorney general prosecuting police-involved deaths and restoring the right to vote for felons. Other ideas that many Republican members were in favor of included banning chokeholds and requiring officers to intervene when excessive force is used. Though there is no deal now, lawmakers say they may try again at a later date. The weather has ramped up this evening with rain in the area. Let's get the latest from Justin as he tracks this first alert weather day. Justin?
And thank you, Katie, and good evening, everybody. Yes, we've had some strong to severe storms across the region as we made our way through this afternoon. Now getting into early evening. One severe thunderstorm warning that is in effect right now in our far southwestern counties. This is a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Dickey County until 6:30 p.m. This does not include the city of Oaks, but just south of Oaks toward the South Dakota border. Got a report of a funnel cloud with this one, so it does have a tornado possible with this one. Severe thunderstorm warning also issued for maybe up to $50 to golf ball sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gust. Again, that is until 6:30 just off to the south of the Oaks area. We're also tracking a strong storm, significant weather advisory for the possibility of nickel-sized hail, 40-mile-per-hour winds just off to the south and to the west of the Fargo area, including northeastern Ranson, south central Cass, and northwestern Richland County until 7 p.m. Also, some non-severe thunderstorms into the northern valley from the Grand Forks area, points off to the north, and some rain showers across northwestern Minnesota. We're going to keep the chance of some showers and thunderstorms. Some of them could be strong over the next couple of hours, and then we'll have decreasing clouds turning mainly clear overnight as temperatures fall back through the 60s. Now we're going to enter a mainly dry weather pattern as temperatures will start to fall to start the next work week. Well, that and the full 7-day forecast later in the newscast.
All right. Thank you, Justin, for keeping us updated. The state of North Dakota ran COVID-19 tests of 1,600 people and is reporting 25 new positive cases today. 14 of those are in Cass County. Another 42 people are listed as recovered today, bringing the active case count in the state to 293. There are no new deaths being reported today. The death toll linked to the virus in the state is at 76. In Minnesota, the state is reporting another 12 deaths linked to COVID-19. The death toll in the state is now 1,372. Overall, another 438 positive cases are being reported today. Over 28,000 people are listed as no longer needing isolation, and the active case count in the state is at 2,890. About 1/3 of positive COVID-19 cases in North Dakota are asymptomatic. Health professionals say more testing is needed in order to prevent asymptomatic people from spreading the virus unknowingly. Bismarck-Burley Public Health is offering free COVID-19 testing 3 days a week starting next week.
Obviously, those people that are going to be more at risk are those that are out in the public. If they've been out and not necessarily socially distanced or wearing masks and such, obviously it's a good time to come through and get tested.
A trailer will be set up in front of the Bismarck-Burley Public Health Building to administer tests on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays from 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Health leaders say the testing trailer will serve people on a first-come, first-served basis. In an effort to collect data to help track the spread of COVID-19, health officials in Ward County are encouraging everyone who can to get tested. They are continuing to offer mass testing to the public to measure the spread of the virus through the area. While Ward County is no longer in a state of emergency, leaders say that continuing to test is crucial to assessing the risk to the community.
This mass testing helps us assess the exposure within the community. So come on out for yourself and for the community so that we know exactly where we're sitting at as far as COVID exposure.
A third mass testing event has already been planned on in Minot next Friday, June 26th at the State Fairgrounds from 2 to 7. Moorhead Fire Department is investigating a garage fire that broke out just before 3 p.m. this afternoon at Abbey Way. That's near the intersection of 8th Street South and 50th Avenue South in Moorhead. Fire crews arrived on scene to see smoke escaping from the garage door. They were able to enter the house to rescue a dog that was in the basement. There were no vehicles in the garage and there were no reported injuries. Shoppers are being advised not to eat Aldi or Hy-Vee store brand garden salads after 13 Minnesotans became ill. The Minnesota Department of Health is working with other agencies to investigate an outbreak of Cyclospora infections linked to Aldi and Hy-Vee store brand garden salads containing iceberg lettuce, red cabbage, and carrots. Consumers should not eat Aldi Little Salad Bar brand garden salad or Hy-Vee brand garden salad, and if you have it in your refrigerator, throw it away. Experts say washing the produce, routine chemical disinfection, or sanitizing methods are unlikely to kill Cyclospora. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. That's exactly what families across the country are doing for Lemonade Day. In the Bismarck-Mandan region, young entrepreneurs are learning sweet lessons during sour times. Daniel Burbank reports.
Come get some lemonade!
Business is bustling on Main Street in Mandan.
How much for the blueberry lemonade?
11-year-old Peyton and 7-year-old Olivia are among thousands of children across America and dozens in North Dakota pouring their hearts into the community.
We wanted to do a lemonade stand to support the butcher's block over here because Lemonade Day is supposed to be so you can support the small businesses.
Peyton and Olivia jokingly say they would love to raise $5,000, but understand a couple $100 is still a sweet goal.
Delicious.
And across the river in Bismarck,
how you guys doing today?
Good.
Stutson and Ella are classmates at Pioneer Elementary School and decided to donate their earnings to the Ronald McDonald House after one of Stutson's family members was diagnosed with leukemia.
We just wanted to give the money to get new stuff so that they can have better lives for the people who are sick.
And his mother says the entire cause is educational.
Even with what we've went through this spring, not being able to go to school and everything, the math concepts of budgeting and doing things like that, it's something they all should really get to learn.
And almost 1/3 of Lemonade Day participants actually run their own business, according to a survey on lemonadeday.org. So when life gives you lemons, it may lead to business opportunities.
All of these lemonade stands were equipped with hand sanitizer and gloves. Later on Valley News Live at 6, after being postponed, President Donald Trump is hosting a rally in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
And that strong storm we've been watching just off to the south and west of Fargo has gone severe. The warning on the Cass, Ransom, and Richland County border until 6:30. Quarter-sized hail possible with this one, maybe gusts to 50 miles per hour. We'll have that full forecast coming up next.